Cause hello, it's Tyler's Tarot in the house. And I'm headed there reading today. Will they commit? Hey, hey. All right. So this reading is to basically answer whether or not you and this person that you're thinking about, if y'all two will commit. Now, this is a long-term reading. This is not for the current energies or whatnot. This is going to tell me if there's going to be a commitment between you two. All right. So we're going to pull a card for you, a card for them. All right. And the mutual energy is basically okay. So the bottom card will represent if there will be a commitment or what's the highest state of commitment you'll get to, or if it's going to last. I'll just go play it by. I'll play it by. Let me just Okay. So you finally made one. Well, hey, Dami, how you doing? So will Aries commit to this person that they're thinking about? Will Aries commit to this person that they're thinking about? Please give me a card. Give me some cards that will tell me exactly what's going to happen with Aries and this person that they're thinking about. How will there be a commitment or anything of that nature, please? What's the highest state it will go? Tell me. All right. You know the cards don't lie, so. One thing I want to commit to is a fucking 12-inch pizza. I want a large pizza. I want to commit to that. All right. I want me some pizza and some motherfucking salad. Don't that sound good? All right. Oh, 1 second. Aries. Will Aries commit to this person that they're thinking about? Let's see. Let me move that menu because I'm going to look at it the whole entire time. 1 second. There you go. All right. Here we go. So, will Aries commit to this person that they are inquiring about or thinking about? My armpits are fine. Thanks for asking. Man, okay. Let me get. Okay, here we go. Will there be a commitment between these two? Between Aries and... All right. One more shuffle. All right. Got you. I heard you. I mean the cards. I feel like my cards speak to me. Knight of Swords. Somebody that's an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Will there be a commitment between you two? I'm not seeing a big, huge commitment here. The Knight of Swords is, here, basically. That's the overall energy. That's the most likely outcome. Why is the Knight of Swords most likely outcome? So the Knight of Swords is someone who comes in and out, or is it someone who just... I mean, there is deep emotion there, but I think that this connection between you two is very fickle. It's very on and off, or it will have the potential to be very on and off, all right? And I'm seeing you get to a point, honestly, Aries, keep in mind this is the long run reading. I'm seeing you get to a point where you're just going to basically get to a point where you just ignore them, all right? Or you just start ignoring the situation because it's almost like I think you yourself feel like it's not going to go anywhere. All right, why the moon in reverse? Let me see. What's my okay? Yeah, and whoever you're dealing with, I feel like this is someone who isn't going to apply all the effort that you may want them to. All right, I feel like this is someone you also would have a lot of back and forth conflict with, or lots of back and forth conflict in general. And some of you are going to get to a point. Mark my words. All right. Mark my words. I'll make sure I timestamp it, or I'll make sure I'll put the necessary. This is no time frame to it. This is basically the answer overall. Will there be a commitment there? And I'm going to say no. I feel like this connection is too fickle or in and out. All right. I don't think that the maturity is there, whether it's on your end or theirs. All right. I think honestly, my prediction for you is you're going to get to a point where you start to ignore the person, or you just basically try to start sweeping them under the rug. All right. And they're not even going to apply all the work you want them to. So I think that's what it's going to get to. It's too much of an immature connection. If anything, it may be a cycle situation where it's on and off. They come back, they go away, they come back, or vice versa. You come back, go away, come back. That's what I'm predicting for that. All right. So what about Taurus? Will there be a commitment between Taurus and this person that they are inquiring about? All right. All right. Well, see, over where I'm at, I'm in California time, so therefore it's a lot earlier than some of y'all. Let's see. Will there be a commitment between Taurus and this person? Keep in mind, there is no time frames on this. This is a overall reading. This basically means what will be the final outcome between you and the person that you're inquiring about. So this is to tell you, I want you to think of the person you're thinking about. Think of the person you're thinking about. I want you to have them in your mind, all right? I want you to try to focus your energy in on this person. That way it'll show up, your story will show up in the cards, all right? One more shuffle, Taurus, and that's it. Okay. I'm having an okay day. Thank you. The Justice card. So you two will. This is going to be someone who. So this person is going to get to a point where they want to commit to you, Taurus. All right. So there may have been a situation that was stagnant between you two in the past, but I'm seeing basically, and for some of you, it came to a halt, or it just basically never got anywhere. But it's telling me that in the end, this person's going to be coming towards you like the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So they're going to come around to commit to you. So my prediction for you two, especially if you've been on the outs with this person, or you haven't really had the best of times with this person, there's going to be some type of reconciliation. Yeah, look what this card just fell on top of that. The card just fell on top of that one. That's creepy. Like the card flew out the deck and flew right on top of the nine. So it means a water sign or another earth sign, Pentacles, Cups. They're going to come back around and confess their feelings for you and commit. But for some of you, what I'm also predicting is some of you won't feel as strongly about this person when they do come around to commit, or when they do commit. Like it's kind of like you won't feel as strongly about them, and you may be kind of unavailable to them. Some of you are going to move on to other things, other people, and this person will come back to commit or be committal or wanting to commit to you. But it's telling me that some of you, I'm getting the sense that some of you, by the time this person comes around, you're going to be kind of like it's not going to be as strong as it once was for you, the love, the emotion, but I see them coming around to commit. And for some of you, there's going to be a reconciliation or an apology between you two, all right? Or just a situation that balances itself out, all right? Looks good. Looks good. They will come around. They do want to commit, absolutely. Eventually, they will, whoever you're inquiring about. All right, here we go. So Taurus, or Gemini, please, Gemini. Will this person commit to Gemini? Will there be a commitment between Gemini and this person? First card is Gemini. Second card is the person coming toward them. Overall, what's the overall outcome for these two? Like, where will it eventually end up? You're going to be basically wondering if you should give up, or should you just keep chasing this situation or this person. You may feel like you're chasing a dream for some of you, all right? Thank you, Queen of the Zodiac. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So this person is going to come around to you with a offer at some point. So some of you feel like this person is the one that's getting away from you or has gotten away. And it's telling me that they still want to offer you a commitment. But are they going to come around to offer you a new beginning? For some of you, there's going to be a new beginning between you two. This is someone you may have missed an opportunity with, or they may have missed an opportunity with you. And some of you, it's telling me that some of you are going to try to move on to other things. But for some of you, you're going to feel like this person is the one that got away or is getting away. And they're going to come around to like offer you some type of commitment or offer you a new beginning. All right, is what it's telling me. But it's saying the overall outcome is the High Priestess reverse. Why is that? There's going to be something that you find out, or things that come out, a secret. All right, somebody's feelings, so on and so. Yeah, some of you will clear the air with this person or come out of conflict with them. So I'm seeing a potential here, Gemini. Maybe it's an Aries or a Taurus. I'm seeing a potential that some of you may move on to other things, all right? But there's going to be a person that I feel like they're going to eventually offer a commitment, or there's going to be a new start between you two. You two will clear the air, come out of conflict, all right? You may find out how they felt all along, or how they feel, or vice versa. Somebody's going to find out how you felt or feel all along. I'm seeing there's a potential there. But for some of you, I'm also seeing you move on to other things as well, all right? Some of you may have felt like a failure, but I'm seeing a new beginning between you two. Shit. 1 second. Too fat to get down there. Come on, your mother. Oh, shit. Got all my fat showing. All right, here we go. I'm not a Gemini, no. I'm not a Gemini. That's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. All right? That's my prediction for you, the overall prediction. But this person's the type that don't know if they want to commit or be single or just be independent. They don't know what. So you're dealing with a very conflicted individual. For some of you, it's going to turn out okay. There will eventually be a new start, or a potential for you two to go somewhere. Like you two will eventually clear the air with one another. And basically, I see a potential for a commitment there. But you both have to be on the same page, all right? What about Cancer? Will there be a commitment between Cancer and this person, all right? Will there be eventually be a commitment between Cancer and this person, or what's the most likely outcome between these two? Thank you, News Freak. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You'll eventually find out something, but let's see what it is. It's not telling me yet. So some of you I don't see you letting this person go easily. I'm not seeing you completely walk away, at least for the time being. You're sticking in there. All right. So it's telling me that you're not walking away. All right. It's gonna take somebody to like literally pull and drag you out of the situation before you walk away. And even then they'd still have an issue getting you out of it. Because I feel like honestly you refuse to walk away because you've invested a lot of time and energy into this person or the situation. How they're coming. The Page of Wands. This is telling me that, you know, there will be communication between you two, or communication will continue. But unfortunately, why are they the Page of Wands? Like they'll eventually, why is the Page of Wands? You're going to find out let me just try to decode this. Yeah, they're going to come back around to you. So if this is someone who you've had a cycle with, or it's a never-ending cycle, they're going to come back around to you, Cancer. So this person ain't going anywhere either, and neither are you. But what's the most likely outcome for them two? It's not telling me the most likely outcome. The Devil card. So for some of you, you will end up with this person or remain with this person. I don't see you walking away, and I don't see them going away. I'm also predicting that basically there'll be bouts of periods where communication is on and off, or it's like it stops, it comes in, it stops, and comes in. And for some of you, you're going to end up back with this person. And I feel like at the end of the day, it's very toxic, where it's most likely going to end up as a Devil card and the Moon reversed. It's very toxic. So for some of you, you will end up with this person, but it's not the most healthiest connection, is what I keep getting. This is not a healthy connection, all right? And you're refusing to walk away, all right? Is what it's telling me. So, yeah, I would say, unfortunately, I'm going to have to say that, yeah, you will end up with this person, but it's not the most healthiest connection, all right? So, all right. Okay. What about Leo? Will Leo end up with this person that they are inquiring about? Will Leo end up with this person that they are inquiring about? Will Leo end up with this person that they are inquiring about? Keep in mind, this reading is timeless. This is like a continuous reading. There is no time frame on it because it's telling me the most likely outcome. So it's telling me the most likely how it will end up, basically. All right, that's it. Is that it? Yeah, that is. All right. No, there will be a this will be an on and off situation. There will be a return, all right, is what it's telling me. But you're going to get to a point where you don't want to deal with it no more, Leo. I mean, it's been stagnant for a while, or it's going to become stagnant, or is stagnant, and it's telling me I don't see you sticking around. I don't see you sticking around. There will be a return of this person, or a situation that returns, stops, returns. I keep picking up on that in every reading. But this situation will eventually end. I don't see you two being together in the long haul, all right? Be aware of a potential cycle situation where it's on and off. It goes in, it comes out, it goes in, comes out, all right? It's like a really bad radio signal. It's like it comes in, it goes out, comes in, goes out. Why is it the Hangman reverser for? All right. You will, it's saying by getting out of the situation, your business and your career will prosper. So some of you have put business and career things aside, and you've let love situations kind of control your whole entire life and kind of drain you emotionally. And I think by releasing yourself from this situation, your whole life will become more balanced. Your love life will be better. Your money, your career, everything will be better for you once you let go of this situation that's draining. All right. Why is a World card? All right. Some of you have let the situation take you over. All right. Yeah, I don't see a relationship between you two. If anything, this person's going to eventually move on too. All right. It's unstable. It is not meant to become, it's not going to be stable. All right. So if that's what you're expecting, if this reading is saying, if you're saying to yourself, Leo, right now, Tyler, you really hit my situation. Well, this is for you. You will eventually cut it out. And I'm seeing that by you cutting the situation out, it may sound horrible right now. Save the tears for your pillow. All right. The thing is, by you getting out of the situation, it's going to have you becoming more stable. You'll find the right one for you. Some of you are going to end up with an earth sign or someone who's very stable in career, businesswoman, businessman. I see that, but it's not going to be the one you're thinking of. Absolutely not. All right. Go ahead and axe it. All right. There will be a return between you two, you and that past person, but the dishonesty, the imbalance is all still there. All right. It's kind of like that saying, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. All right, whether it's vice versa or whatnot, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. All right. What about Virgo? Will Virgo eventually end up with this person? What about Virgo? Will Virgo end up with this person, please? All right, here we go. Okay, that's it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Ooh, no, that's not. No, absolutely not. You're gonna move on. Communication is going to stop between you two eventually. It's going to get to a point where you two stop communicating overall, or just even if the communication is bad right now, the communication won't improve or just not go anywhere. So it's going to get to a point where you move on. The union is not going to come together if that's what you're waiting on, Virgo. All right. It's going to get to a point where they block you, you block them. Communication wise, the communication is going to stop. And you two are really going to become a thing of you two are going to stop communicating, this is what I'm predicting. Keep in mind, this is a predictive spread. This is not no time frame. This is the overall outcome between you and the person that you're thinking about right now in your head. Whoever's on your mind is telling me that you will eventually move on. The Fool card. You're going to start fresh and new things with other folks, and the most likely outcome is the Lovers in reverse. So you two will not be in a union together. All right. In fact, I'm predicting that basically this person is going to stop communicating with you, or you're going to stop communicating with them eventually. The communication will stop. It'll come to a halt. And even if you're not communicating with them right now, I don't see it improving, basically. All right. Yeah, they're going to stop communicating with you eventually. They're going to stop feeding into the situation, and they're going to be very happy elsewhere. And I'm also saying you be happy elsewhere. All right. The Fool card. You're going to start new things. You know, look at that. Chariot. Yeah, this is going to come to a halt, folks. Somebody's with a Cancer, Leo, Gemini. Could be any sign. You're going to eventually move on. The situation ain't going nowhere. All right? Nowhere. So don't expect much from that, is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't even see you being able to manifest it, honestly. You'll lose confidence, or you'll just stop trying one eventually, all right? So let's see. What about Libra? What about Libra? Will Libra end up with this person that they are thinking about or inquiring about? This person that Libra is inquiring about or thinking about, what's going to happen? Is there going to be eventually a commitment between these two? Thank you, Navidita. Thank you. Okay, here we go. All right. I do see a potential for you two to come into a union together, but what's going to happen, Libra, if you're holding back? What's going to happen? You got to speak up. You got to, express how you feel, because guess what? Nobody can guess it, I do see basically, yeah, and they're holding back too. See, the problem with you two is you hold a lot back. It's like you're both afraid to be totally vulnerable to one another, so it just ends up as a stalemate because of that. Yeah, see, but I don't even think you trust this person, so why would you want to be with somebody you don't trust? How far would it go? You got to have in order to have a relationship, you got to have trust. And I'm not saying you completely trust them or completely taking a leap with them, unfortunately. And they're holding back too, but see, they're keeping faith in you. So this person refuses to let this go, and so do you. But you don't trust it. You don't think that it's a good decision to jump into this or be in a situation. But I'm saying for some of you, there is a potential. In the end, some of you may end up with this person once somebody decides to speak the fuck up. What's going to happen if you don't talk? If I got on here and didn't say a damn thing, I just laid the cards out and went like this. Would you get anything from the video if I just did this? I'll just let you read your own cards. But like, would you get anything from that? Let me just. All right, Aries. Let me hold them up for you. That way you can decode them yourself. Like, what would you get from that? Nothing. So the thing is, there's a potential for a relationship. I do see the Lovers. The most likely outcomes of Lovers. Why is that there? Yeah. But see, I'm still seeing some of you contemplate if this is the right thing for you, or if this is the right thing. For some of you, there's going to be a union. There's going to be a potential there, but I don't see this as someone you trust. All right, you two are really not opening up. You're not being vulnerable to one another. What's going to happen? All right, and either you may have more options or they do. All right, is what somebody has a lot of options. All right, but I'm predicting based off of what came out originally, that there is a potential for you two to be together in the end, all right, eventually. Keep in mind, this is no time frame. This is the overall outcome for everybody, all right? All right. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. What about Scorpio? Will Scorpio end up with this person in the long run? All right. All right, let's see. What about Scorpio in the long run? What's going to happen between Scorpio and the person that they are inquiring about and or thinking about, please? All right, okay. You try to say goodbye to this connection, but you can't. I'm getting song lyrics in my head. That's why I'm telling you that. I'm not just making shit up. I promise you it's a song lyric. You two are going to come back around to one another. We're going to see why. All right. So this is someone, I feel like this is someone who, Scorpio, what I'm predicting for you is, I don't think they're completely happy. You two will come back around. So this might be I'm predicting already that this is going to be a cycle situation where it's very on and off. Or it may have the tendency to, the person leaves, comes back, you feel incomplete, vice versa. Could be the cross watcher is what it's telling me. You're going to be feeling like, and it's going to get to a point where you don't want to work on it anymore, but you still have issues letting this person go. But it's going to be a comeback around between you two. It's going to be a cycle is what I'm predicting. It's going to be a cycle. A cycle means on, off, you know, this over here, over there, you know, this everywhere. Okay, let's see. I do see them trying to turn their back on you because they're not feeling completely happy as well in this. But this is someone you absolutely refuse to let go of. Somebody's a fire sign, or earth sign, could be any sign for that matter. I do see a comeback around between you two, but like I said, it's going to be a cycle between you two. So this is not going to lead to something that's long term. If anything, it's going to be a cycle on and off. And the most likely outcome is the Hermit reverse and the Devil in reverse. So there's going to be a comeback around between you two, but I think both of you are going to come to your senses that this is really toxic and not giving you emotional fulfillment. All right, so my prediction is I don't see a long-term commitment. What I do see is a cycle. It'll be on and off. They'll come back around, leave, come back around, or this is how you're doing to this person, all right? And that's what it's going to lead to. It's a cycle, all right? It's like a revolving door. It's a hamster wheel, all right? You're doing all this running and running and running, but you're not going to get anywhere, all right? So be aware of that. Be aware of that. So, coming to Virgo, I got the Hermit reverse, all right? Okay. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Will Sagittarius eventually end up with this person? Will Sagittarius eventually end up with this person, or what can you tell me? Some of y'all have to realize, somebody just said, do you think the person loves me? It don't matter if they love you or not. Here's my thing. You can love somebody, but you can love them from a distance. Just because you love somebody don't mean they're meant to be in your life, folks. You know, some people are in your life to teach you a lesson. And what I have realized is some people are just there to teach you a lesson. And that's what it is. They're there to just teach you a certain thing you probably didn't know about yourself. Or basically they're there to teach you lessons, that way you'll know what you want in your life, as opposed to what basically they're there to teach you things that you need to learn, is what I'm trying to say. All right. And some people come in, sometimes they come in just to teach you something that you know you don't want. That way, when the next person comes in, you're like, okay, I know what I want. Like, for example, I've had people come into my life and they've taught me lessons. And then when I start seeing the red flags for the new people, I know immediately to stop it in its tracks before it gets worse, because I already learned that lesson. You see what I'm saying? So, Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, you're already intuitive enough. Why do you need me to tell you what's going on in this situation? You already know the outcome for this. You know you two won't end up in a long term or being together. You know that. The High Priestess here. So I see you being stuck at a crossroads about this person, wanting to move on, but still wondering or pining at the end of the day. All right. Still, it could have been like that's what you're going to be doing. All right. Yeah, I see them taking a break from you and kind of withdrawing from the situation, or remaining withdrawing, all right, is what it's telling me. What's the most likely outcome? Why the Five of Wands? I see you two having a lot of conflict. I don't see a big long-term relationship here. I see you two squabbling or having conflict or disagreements. Yeah, there's not going to be a union, but Lovers reversed and the Five of Wands upright. So there's not going to be a relationship or a long-term thing between you two. It'll come to an end, or it's going to remain ended, whether you're with this person or not. All right. And you're going to get to a point where you're going to be indecisive on what you want to do. Should I stick around and try to wait it out, or should I move on? And my advice to you is to move on, because I'm seeing it not come together anyways. Or it's going to be a very rocky situation that won't lead to anything long term. All right, is what it's telling me. And it's telling me that they're going to eventually withdraw from you. All right. I'm also predicting that basically this situation will remain unsolved or unfinished. All right. Remain unsolved or unfinished. I could relate to a love situation or anything else, but I remain unsolved and unfinished. That's what came to my head. So so it's almost like you're just gonna be pining about unfinished business, and it's not gonna be something that completes itself. So you're basically pining for nothing. All right. I don't like that. I don't like that. What about Capricorn? Will Capricorn eventually end up with this person? What about Capricorn? Will they eventually end up with this person, please? You are boring with weed. I don't do weed, you idiot. All right. Tibor Mandarek. What kind of name's that? I don't do weed. I don't do drugs. Apparently your mama does. She had your crazy ass. She had to have been on something. What kind of shit was she smoking to the point where she thought it was okay to have you? That's what I want to know. As I always say, your daddy probably should have shot your ass on the sheets. What he should have did. Your mama should have swallowed you one, you know? All right. Don't accuse me of doing drugs. All right. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Will there eventually be a relationship between Capricorn and this person, please? Every time. It may be an unrequited love situation for some of you. The Ace of Cups just popped out, all right? All right, let's do it. All right. No, absolutely not. You're gonna get to a point where you don't extend much energy toward it anymore. And for some, are you waiting for a new start with someone? Are you waiting for something to become more stable, Capricorn? Is it possible that you may be waiting for nothing? Because the most likely outcome is a Four of Wands reversed. If it was upright, I'd say yeah. Reverse means unstable union, no marriage possible, unstable. So no, it's not. I think that some of you are waiting on a reconciliation or waiting on a situation to become more balanced, but you may be waiting in vain or waiting for nothing. And this person is eventually going to turn their back and move on anyways. So Capricorn, are you waiting for a new start, or are you contemplating a new start? I'm seeing for some of you, there may be a potential there, but for majority of you, I'm going to say no. Now, I want to say 20% maybe, 80% no. So 20% of you Capricorns, there may be a happy ending. But for 80% of you, I'm going to have to say no. All right? So some of you may hang in there, some of you may not. I'm predicting for some of you, though, what I keep getting in my head is you got the Justice. And so some of you may be wanting a new start with someone. Some of you are either waiting on an apology, or someone could be waiting on an apology from you, or waiting on things to reconcile or come together. But I'm getting it. Some of you may be waiting in vain. Just saying, waiting in vain. All right. Like I said, some of you may end up, but I'm getting majority won't. All right. I'm very conflicted on that. I'm actually pull two more for Capricorn to clarify it. Will there be a relationship between Capricorn and this person? Thank you, Natalia. Appreciate that for the $4.99. Thank you so much. All right, here we go. The Tower reversed. So it's a Scorpio. There will be communication between you two. Yeah, there will be a comeback around. I'm getting a cycle situation, but you already know it's a disaster, or they do one. But there will be communication between you two. But the situation's bound to end. Tower reverse talks about things that are basically bound for failure or bound for an end. It's a disaster. So it may be a situation that some of you need to focus on new love. But it may be a situation where I do see communication coming around, whether it's you coming around or them coming back around. But it's telling me it's a disaster that needs to be avoided. All right? It's probably bound to end or bound to not last, is what I keep getting, Capricorn. I'm just saying. Okay. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. Aquarius, please. See, that's why I can't stand about a fucking pothead. I don't mind pot smoking, but they always assume everybody else smokes pot too just because they do it. That's what my brother's the same motherfucking way. Oh, Tyler, you want to smoke some weed? I'm smoking that shit. He tries to get me to smoke weed every time I come around. They all think, I ain't talking about my brother, but I'm just talking about people in general. Most potheads think that everybody has to do it because they do it. Everybody does it because they do it. Not necessarily. All right. Well, Aquarius end up with this person that they are inquiring about. All right. Ain't nothing wrong with pot. I ain't got no problem with pot. I'm just saying, they all think that everybody wants to do it because they do it. All right, here we go. My brother's the same damn way. No, there won't be. There could be 3 people in this equation, Aquarius, whether on your behalf or theirs. This is toxic, folks, and don't get to the comments and tell me otherwise. The Lover's card, the Wheel of Fortune reverse. See, even though things don't go in your favor with this person, that connection you have is still strong. But it's toxic. They're coming towards you like the devil. Somebody's a Capricorn. I don't see them letting you go easily, though, Aquarius. I don't see them letting you go easily. This is someone who's going to fight for your love or fight for your partnership, but in the end, you won't end up together anyways. There could be 3 people in the equation, all right? 3 of Pentacles reverse. Why is this here? It's telling me that they're going to basically fight for your love, or they're not going to let you go easily. It's not going to be someone who just lets you just fall to the wayside, all right? But they're coming up as a Knight of Cups and the Devil card. Water sign, Capricorn. But it's like you feel like you're going to be feeling like no matter what you do, you can't make the situation, you can't make that spark come back, or you can't make the situation come together to save your Aquarius water-bearing ass. I don't see you, honestly, I don't see you two staying together or ending up together. I don't see it. I'm seeing eventually you kind of losing your strength to keep pushing through with this person or the situation. All right, but I'm seeing them fight to no end, or basically continue to pursue you. All right, so they're not done with you. This is not gonna be someone that you can it's just gonna go away. They're gonna continuously keep trying to come for you. Devil card, Knight of Cups. All right, water sign, Capricorn. All right, so my prediction is it will not be the best. I'm just telling you, just hear me out. I hate that they're so negative. I got a few good outcomes, not a whole lot. Let's take a run for the collective. I'm gonna do a collective too. What about Pisces? Will Pisces end up with this person, please? Will Pisces end up with this person, please? Tyler's outfit looks like my uncle at a cookout. Your uncle ain't got shit on me. If that was supposed to be a diss, your uncle wish he looks like me. All right. So, what is with y'all tonight? What's going on? They say their freaks come out at night. Boy, were they right? Who does? What's going on with y'all tonight? Pisces, please. Making fun of my shirts. There will be a second chance between you two. This person is someone you really are stuck on, Pisces. No surprise, you're a water sign. When are they not stuck on something? All right. I wish that Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, I wish they would be stuck on finding new things. That's what you need to be stuck on, finding new stuff. But some of you are just so stuck on the past. And I feel like there's going to be a second chance between you two. But the Tower is the outcome. I have to clarify. But it's almost as if this person doesn't put their all in, or they're just not that expressive. All right. And you're going to realize that, or you already know that. Why is the Tower card here for, please? I'm seeing things end between you two, or stay ended. You're going to have new things come in as well. For some of you, I'm predicting a new start and a second chance, but it's almost as if they're not putting their all into this, or they're not applying all their energy into this. And it's telling me that the situation may end because of non-vulnerability, however that means to you. So it could be that the situation ends because someone doesn't open up, or they just keep a lot in. They don't express themselves. And unfortunately, to be in a relationship or to be a pair, you have to be open. You have to be vulnerable. And I think the reason why it's going to end is because no one's being vulnerable, whether it's you not doing that or them. So there may be a potential for a second chance, but someone's not completely putting all their faith into this, or completely opening up to this situation. And that's my prediction for you. So it's like it could happen, but there's not enough vulnerability here, folks. There's not enough being expressed. There's not enough being extended to the situation, whether it's on your behalf or theirs. All right, is what it's telling me. So that's what I'm predicting for that. Let's do collective, please. What about collective? All right. Thank you, Divine Spark. Appreciate that. Thank you, James Vella. I ain't seen you in a while. What about a collective? Will the collective end up with this person, please? Collective means everybody that watches it now and after it's live. It's for everybody in the room. It's like the energy of pretty much everybody out there. What is it? That's why I do collective for the ones that don't relate to the real reading, or not the real reading, but the other reading. They can probably relate to the collective. Collective is like just a optional. You know, there will be a revival between you two and things that come back together between you two. So you're going to make a final decision. Let's see what that final decision is. You're going to make a final decision to get your life back on track. So the situation that threw you off balance, you're going to just say, you know what? I need to get my life back in control, back on track. And you're going to make a decision to do that. You're going to stop trying to pine about shit. You're going to just take action. All right, is what it's telling me. It's telling me you're going to be very in emperor mode, taking control, being a boss. You're tired of feeling bogged down or let down by folks. And this person that you are connecting with, they think about you a lot. They're still grieving the ending. This is them. 6 of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords. You got this ladies at a gravesite grieving the death of someone. So in a sense, they're grieving the death of you, the death of this situation. And they can't get you out of their mind to save their life. All right. Your ass is on their mind. And the most likely outcome's a judgment. So there will be a second chance between you two. But I feel like my prediction is things have gotten worse or will get worse before they get better. All right, that's what it's telling me. So there will be a second chance between you two. But some of you are going to get to a point where you may start to avoid this person. You may avoid giving this person a second chance. I feel like there's still sneakiness there or inability to be truthful on their behalf or yours, whoever. I feel like honestly, my prediction for y'all is there's a potential for a second chance there. Yes, there is. But I feel like some of you are going to make a final decision to just get out of the situation, all right? Because you want to feel in control of your life. You don't want to feel out of control of the situation anymore. You want to feel basically like you got your life back on track. And I feel like whoever you were dealing with had your life all off balance. Some of you let your everything's fall to the wayside because of this love situation, and you're ready to get your life back in control, back to a stable point. And this person doesn't bring you stability, apparently. But whoever you're connecting with is coming up a 6 of Cups reversed and a 10 of Swords upright. So this is telling me this person still is, somebody's a water sign or air sign. They still are grieving you and thinking about you, but they think about you more in a negative light, all right? They could be the one playing the victim, like, oh, they did me wrong. Or, even if you didn't do them wrong, they may be in that victim type mentality that you were the one who, this, that, and the other. They may think of you in a negative light. I'm not saying you did anything wrong, but it's maybe how this is their perspective on it, all right? That's what it's telling me. So with that being said, y'all have a good one. And I hope y'all like this. All right. I hope y'all liked it. So keep in mind, this has no time frame. I may just put the year of 2019. So with that being said, y'all have a good one. And thank you so much for attending my live reading. All right.